So in today's video, we're helping an organic cosmetics company. They have an amazing product line with good reviews, but for some reason, they are just not getting traction. They're spending some money on ads, but it's just not good enough for them to be profitable. So in this video, we're going to show you where we started and where we ended as a brand and how those metrics impacted the business as a whole. So in the rest of the video, you're going to see Andre explain to you exactly what he did with his team to achieve these results.
In today's video, we're going to go over some of the changes that we made to our client's website in order to increase the conversion rate in the first month by 87%. This is the old website, and as you can see, once the user lands on the page, this is the first thing that they see. It's not really clear what they are selling. The products are not visible in the banner. They don't have a clear value proposition. They don't have any trust signals to keep the users on the website. Also, there's no call to action button to relate that this banner is actually clickable. When we scroll down, you will notice that the product buttons are not clearly visible. They are being overlaid by the images. It's really important for the buttons to be the most prominent elements on the website. Apart from that, there are also no call to action buttons, even on hover, where you're presenting products. And they only have these 3 product sections on the website. When you compare it to the new page, you will notice that the header is smaller. There are benefit icons visible above the banner. We have some trust in the banner. So based on 1,000+ positive reviews, the products are clearly visible. Again, there's even more benefit icons besides the products. And there is a strong value proposition with a couple of bullet points. And of course, a clearly visible call to action button. When we scroll down, we have even more benefit icons. And the reason why we always want to display the benefit icons instead of just benefit texts is because humans are visual beings. And if there's nothing to grab their attention, they will usually just scroll past this. When the users land on the website, you only have about 3 seconds to grab their attention. This is why it's important to display the products first and to build trust right away. The first product section on the website should always be the best-selling section. Whether you present the best-selling products or the best-selling collections. This is simply because these products are most likely to get purchased again. And when the users have to make less decisions and it's easier for them to find the products which they are looking for, they are much more likely to convert. This section should always have a clearly visible name, the price. It should always display review stars and the visible call to action buttons. Below this section, we have the product categories where the product images are clearly visible and the call to action buttons are also clearly visible. We also added a trust section with some reviews. Now, we always recommend using video reviews as they are most trustworthy because they are the hardest to fake. In this case, our clients didn't have any video reviews, so we just went with the reviews that they had. But if it's possible for you, we always recommend going with videos. After that section, we address some frequently asked questions. When you address the most common concerns right on the website, the users are much more likely to convert. This section will also help you reduce your customer support workload. After that section, we have a call to action section, which can either present your best-selling product or your best-selling collections. And the reason for this is because you don't want the users to have to scroll all the way back up in order to find that product. In this case, this is the best-selling product on the website and is the one that we used in this section. If we compare the old product pages to the new ones, you will notice a couple of things. You want to have as much of the product visible above the fold as possible. If you can also have the call to action button visible above the fold, even better. Now, in some cases, like in this one, this may not be possible just because there are too many options here, as well as the subscription option, but we can at least make some of the elements visible above the fold. And you will also notice that the add to cart button is not sticky, meaning that when the users scroll all the way down, they have to scroll back up in order to click the button. When we compare, you will see that the header is smaller. There are benefit icons visible above the product. The product images are smaller and they are visible above the fold even on smaller laptops, and the thumbnails are placed besides the product instead of below it. When we scroll down, we have the You May Also Like section, which serves to offer some upsells, which can help increase your average order value. We have the payment icons below the Add to Cart button, which is always important. These payment processors are already trusted, and users know that they can expect a secure checkout, and this can help you increase your conversion rate. Try It risk-free section was moved to be better visible. It's a separate section over here on the old product page. It was in a tab right by the reviews, and most users just missed it. They didn't see it. We have some related products. This also serves as an upsell and can increase your average order value. You can also add the recently viewed section, so the users can easily navigate back to the products which they previously saw, and this can also help you increase both your average order value and your conversion rate. We have the trust section from the homepage here as well. This is just in case that some products don't have reviews yet. And again, we have the frequently asked questions section. The reason why you want to have all of these sections visible on both the homepage and the product pages is because when you are running ads, most of the users will land directly on your product pages, and they will never get to see the important information which can be found on other pages. This is why we want to present all of the important information on product pages as well. You will also notice that there is a sticky Add to Cart button, which was not present on the old page, just so the users don't have to scroll all the way back up in order to complete their conversion. And this bar is proven to really increase your conversion rate. The last section is another call to action section when the users scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page. And this section is dynamic and displays the product which the users selected. When you add the items to the cart, you will notice a free shipping progress bar, which serves to increase your average order value. Because our client offers free shipping above a certain amount, we want to let the users know how much more they need to spend in order to get free shipping. And this bar makes them much more likely to add that extra product to the cart. And you also want to display more products, whether these are the best-selling products, the recently viewed products, or you can filter your own products which you want to display over here. When you present more products in the cart, it makes it easier for the users to add them to the cart and therefore increase the average order value and qualify for the free shipping.
Thank you for watching until the end. If you learned something new, please drop a like and subscribe. And of course, if you're not sure about something or have an additional question, please drop a comment down below. Thank you for watching until the end. See you soon. Bye.